we're going off of what winners finals really told us going into that matchup, the first matchup that we commentated, me and Rhythmic. Asmodie was playing a lot of Scythe and was really countering the neutral close range gameplay that Chair was really offering, and Asmodie was countering it with that Scythe. So I think the close range gameplay, if they play that again, Asmodie wins this 100%. But Chair's blasters have been popping off, especially in losers finals. That could be that extra edge that they need against Asmodie. But we'll have to see as we go into game number 1 here in a minute here, and we're going to Apocalypse. This should be interesting.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
All right, so and they got it. They actually got it this time. And now, okay, they're destroying, but at least we get the roses. Lucian with the roses, the Moonin or Munin, whatever you want to say. That was kind of cute, but kind of weird at the same time because, well, Lucian's a human and Munin's a bird.
But yeah,
it's just lore things. But here we go. This is the grand finals of Bearded Brawls #2 in AUS OCE. It's going to be Beware of Chair against Asmodie, and Asmodie already has Chair in orange. And she's going for a lot of damage. You need as much damage as you can early on, and Asmodie barely gets back on stage. Gets absolutely bombarded by a little bit of the Qatar attack, or Qatar attacks. The Chair almost gets a turnaround attack. And that haymaker to the face is going to take the first stock of grand finals in the favor of Asmodie.
Yeah, and here's the thing as well. I mean, Chair is doing a lot better going into this round because Asmodie was going and leading by 2 stocks in the winners final. So very good job coming in from Chair. But they need to go and be able to get this knockout and be able to knock out these next 2 stocks to be able to have a little bit of a lead going into this set. But I mean, here's the real thing as well. With Qatars being nerfed in this most recent patch, just like MC Cause said in the Twitch chat, this is the first major community tournament since the patch since this past week. So they're trying to figure out what they're trying to play. But as I say that, Cher is now in the final stock of this game. Asmodie getting that really nice knockout off that ledge. Very nice job.
I really appreciate MC Cause for telling you that. No appreciation for MC Cause for saying that chat message with the new patch thing. But Asmodie with all of those neutral lights on bow, those are some really good attacks to build damage, and they could be detrimental because they happen all of a sudden, and not only can they hit you, they can hit you and then take a stock. Neutral light, Asmodie almost gets, she goes for another down stake, and the down stake from weapon to weapon, and Asmodie gets a 2 stock, getting the game lead, only 2 games away from winning this entire tournament.
Indeed, and here's the thing as well. I mean, Chair had a very nice lead going into the beginning of that round, but as soon as Asmodie knocked out Chair's second stock, Chair's mental kind of changed a little bit to the point where Asmodie just took advantage of it. So very nice job coming out of Asmodie on getting that second stock knockout, because that's what gave them game number 1. But as we go into game number 2, they'll have to try to do that again if they can. But I mean, we'll have to see what happens. But Chair has those Qatars, and they're going to try to play the neutral control on platform for at least a little bit against Asmodie.
We're getting a lot, and we're getting even more neutral attacks. We're getting a lot of neutral bow attacks from Asmodie. This is probably what you expect from a lot of bow players. Just a lot of different attacks, but you have to use them in a smart manner. Like AJ, I think I've seen some of your gameplay before with bow, and is it true that you need to be patient with your gameplay and make sure you use your attack strategically in order to get punishes?
I think when it comes down to gameplay, from what I've seen from pros, they definitely have to be patient, but be able to use their movement to their advantage. But we're not seeing bow at the moment. We're seeing Asmodie trying to play Scythe, but Chair's blasters are actually countering them very well here. So we'll see what happens. And we're seeing someone trying to get a knockout. Nice dare coming in from Chair. Maybe going for a downlight recovery.
Knockout side air.
Yeah, and Asmodie tries to make things a little bit more in their favor, but Chair's like, you know what? It's that lovely signature knockout there onto Asmodie's first stock, and Chair has a little bit of a lead, but these things can be evened up just like that. And Asmodie makes things even between them and Cher as we go into minute 30.
Minute 30. Down. Yeah. Looks like we're getting a lot more side things going on from Asmodie. Misses a dare. If she hit that dare, that would have been a lot of damage and maybe even a clean stock from Asmodie. It's a downlight into a cider. Almost gets a grab and cancel delight. And delights and some of the attacks on side, they're just weird, in my opinion. Looks like there's still light attacks. They're whipping a lot of attacks. Like, I'm not sure what to say about this, but you know, a general matter. But Asmodie gets a dare, almost gets a side air, gets a neutral light and a recovery, something you kind of commonly see on side as the late, and he gets that neutral light right into the dodge in read with that side neutral signature. Asmodie needs a bigger lead because she is at a really comfortable state. She's up a full game against Beware of Cher, but Cher really has a lot of work to do. He is down. He lost 0-3 against Asmodie. He got it. Asmodie got it.
Oh, no, not yet. Asmodie actually went too...
happen.
Yeah, Asmodie went a little bit too far into that scythe combo, thinking that was going to knock. But here's the thing. I mean, Cher, they are definitely very confident with their gameplay. They're being pretty aggressive to try to counter Asmodie.
Oh,
but that bow double air comes in. That's going to go into a clash. And Asmodie takes game number 2 against Cher. And really shows that bow off edge is very, very powerful, especially against the guitars. And that bow there can counter guitar recovery very, very easily too. So very nice job coming in from Asmodie. We're going into game number 3, and I mean, if you're Cher, you gotta be in the mindset of, okay, I don't know if I can play guitars right now. I'm gonna be playing blasters, but I think they feel a lot more comfortable on those guitars. But this is not working right now.
And I just checked, the winner of this tournament will get $300. Second place will get $150, and third place Doggo gets $50. All this was paid out by Blue Mammoth Games Brawlhalla. Shoutouts to them for getting all these community tournaments up and running with all these prize pools and all this incredible talent on the line, or on the mic, I should say. I really like the community support that this game has, and I just watched the B6 documentary, which that really shows how far this game has come as an esport. But I gotta stop saying things about that. Cher again is at orange, and another downstage from Asmodie. I think she might do one more, and we're gonna do neutral in the recovery. I don't think Cher's gonna be able to get back out, and he does not.
Yeah, he kind of realizes that and realizes they don't have any more jumps, and this goes off the ledge, realizing that there's a weapon to be picked up. They take advantage of that, pick up those blasters, but those guitars they were being aggressive with, and we saw this especially in the winners finals, that Cher was kind of countering a little bit, which was being aggressive against Asmodie, because Asmodie is just baiting Cher into these different attacks, going in for these different scythe combos, and even getting these really nice knockouts off the ledge involving signatures. So Cher's in the red of that second stock, and they're just trying the best they can, but Asmodie's scythe is just countering him. Get a dare, recovery, into a backward, into a no options from Cher, and Cher goes down to that final stock.
You hate to see it, and a 3 stock is possible for Asmodie, but Cher, he has all the work in the world to do. He is down 2 games, 2 stocks, and well, it's going to be a real battle with Cher. He needs to have the greatest miracle run and the greatest plays of his entire Brawlhalla career, which, that's hard. If you're playing against a rank 1 player and you're also a pretty good rank, you are pretty much, you have a low chance of winning. No matter how small it may be, you still have a chance to win, because Cher does bring it back a stock, and looks like we're going to get the bow special from Asmodie, and we're going to get the and that gravity cancel downward facing a signature, and that is going to mean Asmodie of Kingdom Allegiance bags $300. Cher gets $150, Doggo gets $50, and Asmodie is your Bearded Brawls number 2 Grand Finals winner.
Indeed, very nice job coming in from Asmodie, and realistically, I don't think they dropped a game this entire tournament. So very nice job showing those mutant skills with the scythe and with the bow. And good job also to Beware of Chair, who also reversed 3 games doggo in the losers finals. That was definitely a very big situation for them. Props to them on doing that. And I mean, this was overall a very nice tournament. Props